Hello everybody and welcome to episode 19 of the Pentagon Challenge, and today we enter the South African Knockout Cup for the very first time, since we are one of the top 16 clubs in the Premier Division as opposed to being in the First Division. But the thing you'll want to see before we get started is of course our position in the league table, and it's a very pleasing fourth position in our 6 games. We have a game in hand over the league leaders Bidvest Wits, but then you look down to Kaiser Chiefs and they could easily catch up to us in their 3 games in hand. You've got Tuks who've only played 4 games, and then a few other teams have played just the 5, so we could go into mid-table sooner rather than later. But how did we get these results? Let's take a look now. So you saw us for the Viewer's Choice episode where we were beaten fair and square by Ajax Cape Town. A very engaging game with just one mistake allowed them to tear us apart on the left wing, and that gave us the defeat. But then away to the champions, the Sundowns, we were cruelly denied the victory as we had a 2-goal lead and we threw it away. We tried our very best to resist the bombardment, but Rhys Evans and Logonolo Masalesa ultimately broke our hearts with 2 immediate goals, a bit like Chesterfield against Liverpool. I totally deserved something out of the game, and then we ended up throwing it all away in the 90th minute. And then we were unlucky, our first home defeat of the season against the Wits. It was a bit harsh, but I suppose give or take they deserve something. Tabogo Langerman gave them an early lead, and then Brent Lawler looked to have sealed the points, and only Alcardo Van Gran, he was the only one who's able to score for us, which was frustrating, but at least he's off the mark in the league despite getting injured. But then with 2 more home games, we looked ourselves in the mirror and picked up a crucial win. It was well earned against Tuks. You'll remember them in the cup last year. We got a little bit of payback on them. It was Marumo and Skippers on the score sheet, and fair play to Skippers and Manuel providing the danger on the wings. They got us the victory, but they did get a goal straight back, so it looked to be a nervy affair, but we held out for the victory. And then our opponents for today, the Free State Stars, also came to Power Park and left absolutely empty-handed. It was an inspired performance by Bakar Balde. How important is he to this club? Well, here's a perfect example, as his 2 goals guaranteed the victory, and assists from Radaby and Make certainly helped us on along the way. But Brain Sambo, a fantastic name it has to be said, he got 1 goal back, but it wasn't to be. So will we see them again today, those top players? Well, let's just take a quick look at their tactics screen. Zeka Marquez is their manager, and you can see they have 1 injury to Nagasa, but apart from that it looks like all their players are fit and raring to go for this game. They'll be packing the midfield, I expect, but it is a home game for them. They're in 7th in the league as well, so they're a good team, shouldn't be taken for granted. And you want to know the financial situation. We want to get as far in this tournament as we can to sort of heal this overall balance. It's minimal really, and if we look in the competition screen, you can see all sorts of great games coming up, such as Sundowns against the Pirates, Black Leopards play Kaiser Chiefs, and then Super Sport United go away to Platinum Stars. So lots of fantastic games to look forward to in this tournament. So without further ado, I'll just double check my team. That is correct. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So let's proceed immediately and get warming up. So I'm really happy with how things are going in the save. Like I'm not expecting a top 5 finish at all. It's going to be a very unlikely result to finish anywhere in the top half of the table, but I'm hopeful. And a game like this is one to gain experience in, give it our best shot away from home. It's never easy, but we'll have to give it our best without any doubt. So they're playing a very good team, in fairness to them. Pardon the noise in the out the window, I suppose. So mark up those players we figure are the biggest threats, but Brains Sambo is on the bench, so maybe the manager wants to change things about. I don't know why he wants to give me instructions. I should be asking him for instructions. But anyway, never mind that. Let's head into the match screen, get the sounds going, and we should challenge them where they picked off. But in fairness, that was a friendly game. It doesn't really count. But I have a very strong defence anyway. I have the 20-year-old 6'5" fella, and I've also got Boxall, who didn't play anything for New Zealand on the international duty, but he's back and fairly match sharp. But this is the best team I feel I can play, so let's give it our best shot. And here we are at Free State Stars home ground, and now I'm hoping the left wing will provide all the trouble for our opponents today in their all red kit. We're decked out in white, but obviously the real kit you would have seen on the graphics is black with white pinstripes. So there we go, offside for Skippers. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Forget it. So Radaby gets forward to Wana, who's back from injury. Maria Sen, who's going to leave Geich at the end of the season, probably, so I'll try and nick him. Malachi scores! Oh, it didn't take a long time whatsoever. Fantastic start to the game, and we're 1-0 ahead away from home. So where are we playing actually? We'll check it out. So we're in Goble Park, Bethlehem. That's interesting. So great start to the game, and it's the only shot in 17 minutes, and that could be the equaliser. No, good save by the number 1 choice goalkeeper, and that's out. Oh no, Adolf took a gamble and cleared it for a throw in rather than letting it peter out for a goal kick. I'm trying to get fluid play going. Sorry. Whip the ball in maybe and run at defence. That's good. Here's Adolf going long at the far post, and it's headed away from goal by the centre back, I presume. Radaby has picked up the ball, and now I want to get creative, I think, try and push for a second goal. Boxall helps it to Radaby. He takes on his first man. That's a great cross, and Wana just had to convert, and unfortunately it didn't prove to be. So we're staying at 1-0. We might go control, maybe gamble for the second. It's a very, very poor live com, I'll say that much. Randy Ngobe offsides as well as Skippers, but there you go. We had an early goal, but the game has faded out a little bit ever since. So I'm very, very pleased with what I've seen, but we'll have to give 1 or 2 guys a little bit of motivation, such as Skippers. Alright, let's finish this little team talk. It's just a matter of maintaining concentration more than going out and scoring lots of goals, but that would be a wonderful treat, in fairness. So yeah, everybody's played well apart from Skippers and probably the centre backs, but as long as they keep clean sheet, we're going through to the quarterfinals, and all will be well in the world of Vasco da Gama. And Enrico Adolf immediately clatters into his opponent, and that's an early free kick, but Radaby was alert to the threat. And here's a counter-attack. Skippers a beautiful crossfield ball, finds Bakar Balde, but he couldn't find him in a sort of payback, and a good chance not quite taken by the the Voyagers, I suppose we'll call ourselves. And here's Boxall clearing, and he does it again, but that's Ngobe, and Zuma couldn't tap it in. Well done, fellas. Let's show more of that passion. And we'll be making some changes ourselves shortly. They have made 2, so let's respond with Sir Mirror. I'm concerned about the fitness of Malachi for definite, so we'll play Nidlavu, who's finally returned from injury, and Skipper's not looking too swell, so we'll play I think I'll play it's like I have an option between 2 guys. I'll go for Manuel and make him an attacking threat, and then I'll leave that for now. Perhaps take off Radaby and conserve his energy until the end of the match. So good job to my 2 players coming off, and now we'll see what the new guys can bring. So I should probably be wary of this attacking midfielder. He looks good, so we'll do that now actually. Where are they? I don't know why he's playing on the right wing, but never mind. We'll just mark him up anyway. and we'll leave him alone for now. We might go back to flexible and be more disciplined. Okay, here's a highlight for Free State Stars. They're stuck in their corner. Boxall gives it away, and now Mangele one-on-one wins a corner kick. And it's not been a good game for the spectators under any circumstances. Just one goal and very little happening between the two teams. But the managers are anxious to see their team win. That's cleared. But I think we may want to, pack the defence a little bit. Sambo goes for a goal, just wide. So wrong. Definitely don't want to get creative now. We need to concentrate. That's what I want to say. Long ball, Boxall, no problem. He's been under every ball this afternoon, and I'm really pleased to see that. It's actually night time, so my apologies. Nudlavu trying to find the space. Wana, that's a corner. What can Bacarbalde do here? He goes deep, but it's cleared. Matiswa can collect. Oh, lovely ball. That could have been brilliant play, but the keeper was there to thwart the thrilling moment, I suppose. So we'll take off Radaby and give Moyoxiana his chance. He's upset that he's been playing second fiddle ever since Radaby signed. So we'll give him about 60 minutes to play. And here's the set piece. Over the bar. Get lucky, Vasco. But let's make sure we hold out for this victory. It'll be a big, big boost for our confidence. Oh, how did that stay out? Corner given. Moyoxiana has been drafted to take this. Miyase! How did that not go in? How did that not go in? I don't understand. So tighten up now. Here's Sambo. Chakorama. Oh, what a goal. 30-yarder from Liberty Chakoroma. And this could be additional time now. We'll have to go back to standard and maybe be more direct in the passing. We've been very, very sufficient with our passing. 75% of our, passes have gone to a teammate. But that's just another bitter blow. And this could be the winner now. Thankfully, it's not to be. But we've used all our substitutes. I believe they have as well. So more extra time. Heartbreak. But Manuel could have done something better than that. But we'll live with the consequences. Here's Matiswa. Last chance. Oh, Shabalala gets back. Zuma interception, but Maleko has found Mangele. Don't do this to me now. Oh, that was super, super close. And it's been a good performance, but I'm just not at all happy that we've wasted the opportunity to win. So we'll get rid of that and maybe run it. No, we won't run a defence again. Maybe dribble a little less than we need to. Conserve our energy until the end of the game. The performance has been excellent. I'll just say we can still win this game. No one has let us down, I will say that much, especially how fair play to the goalkeeper. But look how tired our defenders are. We need to get them as motivated as I can so they don't collapse under the fatigue. So extra time is upon us. Let's get going. Can we win this game in the 30-minute additional period, or do we have to go to stupid penalties again? I've lost both my penalty shootouts in this save, so let's not have that happen again. So I'm going to take the initiative and go for the attack. Bacarbalde back to Moyoxiana. Mariasen, great ball, and one unselfishly played. Well done, boys. Great goal. Now let's tighten up again. Fantastic teamwork from the Voyagers, and that gives us our lead back. But this could be the instant response, and it is as well. Give me a break. Can't even respond. Damn it. Feckin' Sambo again. Can we at least get the third goal? Nidlavu goes for a shot. It didn't pay off. Mangeli, Masilla, and that's Venter putting it out of play. So it's been a very even game. Just one or two things have been in our favour, but let's try and go for it again. Structured attack will be better. How stupid. Twice we take the lead, twice we give it away. Just frustration. Nothing I can do. Let's go shorter passing and lower the tempo. Maybe pump the ball into the box. No, can't do that. Undo. Alright. Maybe hit early crosses. That'll work, hopefully. Come on. We're running out of time. Push. Now it's going to be penalties. Disaster. Bother. That's really, really bad luck. We should never have had to go to penalties, but let's sort this out really quickly. I'll do it off camera and then we'll be back in a sec. Okay, that's my chosen order. I have a defender, a midfielder, a winger, a striker and an attacking mid on my first 5 penalties, so a bit of variety. But can we actually win a penalty shootout in this game? And it's Adolf to go first against the home team. Not what I like to see. I usually prefer taking the second penalty. But let's see what we can do. It's Adolf. And he's already missed. Sandilands has saved. Zuma scores 1-0 to the Free State Stars. And we're already against the Kosh. That's 1-1. Sandilands was unable to guess correctly. But we need our keeper to be strong and believe in himself. But unfortunately, Munganga has made it 2-1 after 2 penalties each. And now it's Bakar Balde, ever the reliable, does his job. 2-2. But now the Free State Stars get their opportunity. Come on. Down the middle, Liberty. Chakaroma scores. And that's Wana to score. Malambo needs to save this one now. It will be basically over if Malambo can't save here. Oh, it's in the middle again. Mariusen to save our blushes. 4-4, but the last penalty of the regulation 5 is about to be struck. It's Mangele to win it, and he has. Unbelievable. Oh, damn it. Wow. Jesus. Right, well, let's just say, yeah, regardless of the result, at least be proud, but I'm just getting annoyed at these eliminations on penalties. Just frustration. So it's going to be harsh on Adolf. He's the only one who missed a penalty, but that's the risk you have to take, and we're eliminated from a tournament again. And the Sundowns have progressed at the expense of the Orlando Pirates, so that's just what we'll have to do. So yeah, we'll be going to the Kaiser Chiefs world-renowned FNB Stadium in the next episode. It's also the home of the national team, and that'll be in 14 days, so we don't have a lot of time to prepare for that one. But at least I hope you enjoyed what was a mixed live com. We get our money, but I was hoping for better. And I'll see you again soon, everybody. Thanks for watching.